What's up guys, Luke here from Cruise Punk, and today's video is going to be about a custom exhaust on my 2006 Acura RSX Type S. Now, a lot of people ask me, yo Luke, what exhaust you got on that Honda, man? That thing is loud, yo. And then I'm like, oh, it's a custom exhaust, so I got a shop to weld it on and everything. You know, I don't like dealing with a whole lot of gaskets, so welds are good. You don't have to worry about any blown gaskets, less exhaust leaks, and overall it fits nicer. Anyway guys, enough with the cringy comedy skit here. First thing I'm going to do is show you this exhaust, starting from where it starts at the headers all the way back to the tailpipe. Now please note the exhaust here I'm talking about is a cat back exhaust. Even though I don't have a cat, it's still going to be covering the portion of where a cat would be all the way to the tailpipe. And it's been on here for a couple years now. Overall it cost close to $500 to build, you know, spending $100 on the muffler, about $200 on the pipes and hangers, then another $200 in labor. Came out just under $500. Obviously I was rounding up all those numbers, but yeah, you guys can replicate this exhaust here on your own. It's very basic and simple, so let's go. Oh god. Okay, so here's where it connects to my headers. So you can see my headers are up there, and it is 3 inches all the way back from here. Got some nice little custom bends there to fit underneath the exhaust routing from factory. Pulling back here, we got another weld, still 3 inches, stainless steel. Obviously those exhaust hangers, the shop got them, and yeah, they're like 10 bucks a hanger, something like that. Hooked up to there through the rubber grommet, and going back underneath the little axle, following it through to the muffler. Now this is a MagnaFlow straight through muffler. Obviously it is a 3-inch muffler, and I will link it in the description. I think nowadays you can get it for like 80 bucks. Then over here, just welded to the exhaust tip. This is just some random freaking, you know, exhaust tip. You could probably find something from O'Reilly's, AutoZone, something similar to that. But yeah, all in all, I've had this set up for over 2 years. It's been on this car for over 2 years, and it still looks pretty fresh down here. Piping looks nice and everything. Good high quality full stainless steel piping. For a custom exhaust, it sounds pretty nice. So let's go ahead and get this thing started up. So that was a start up here. It's got a decent little idle to it. Tailpipe really doesn't shake that bad, just because this exhaust was installed pretty nicely. I've had some tailpipes that look like the bumper's about to fall off because of the rattle, but there's really not a whole lot of movement in this one. And yeah, once again, it's a very basic exhaust. If you guys want to replicate it on your own RSX, it's just simple. All you really need is a muffler of your choice, and then well, obviously that's more like a resonated muffler or whatever, to get rid of some of that wasp from the no cat. But yeah, muffler slash resonator, your choice of an exhaust tip, and then yeah, the shop will provide, you know, all the piping, whether you want to go 2.5 inch or 3 inch. Once again, this is a 3-inch exhaust. There's nothing wrong with a 2.5 inch exhaust. 3-inch seemed like the way to go, so that's why this car has a 3-inch exhaust. Who really knows the difference? And if you do decide to do this, you should be able to get it done for around $500, maybe less, maybe more, depending on the local exhaust shop labor in your area. So let me turn this off real quick. Now the exhaust does have some pretty aggressive revs to it, as you heard. I just bounced off the rev limiter, did a couple low RPM revs and such. It is pretty loud. It's not like terrible, it's not the loudest exhaust in the world, but it is pretty loud. Just know if you do end up going with a catless setup like me and the same custom built exhaust, you're definitely gonna get pulled over. I've only got pulled over like a couple times in this car, fingers crossed, but the cops, they always said this thing was just overwhelmingly loud. I'm gonna play like maybe like 2 little quick exhaust clips. Now going about 70 miles an hour. As you can tell on the highway here, there is some drone. Like, I'll open the window. It's not an overwhelmingly high amount of drone, but there's definitely some drone here in the exhaust. Cruising here in 6th gear. If I kick it down to 5th, there's definitely a lot more drone in 5th at about 4K RPMs. But 6th cruising a little over 3K RPMs. Not a whole lot of drone. If you guys really don't want drone, then I would recommend going with a 2.5-inch exhaust instead of a 3-inch exhaust, which is what I'm running. I've heard 2.5-inch exhausts have slightly less drone. 3-inch is supposed to be the way to go. That's why I have 3 inches on here. But yeah, highway drone. Now I'm just cruising here in 4th gear at 3,500 RPMs. Still kind of loud. Nothing overwhelmingly crazy, but yeah, just moderately accelerating. So yeah, there's some slow acceleration for you. Windows are down. Now they're closed. Still hear that nice little hum in the background. The exhaust is really only hurts your ears if you drive around for a long time. Just, you know, freaking blasting VTEC everywhere you go. As long as you overshift your gears and drive like economically, I guess, it's not gonna be too crazy loud. 1st gear, regular shifting. Oh, some normal shift in there, 1 through 4. VTEC. Now I just kind of like went into 2nd gear a little slowly just so you could hear that VTEC crossover. Obviously after the exhaust, it's a whole lot more defined and super noticeable compared to a stock exhaust. Let's see if we can ease our way into VTEC again so you guys can hear that again. Downshifts do sound nice in this car. Got some good exhaust pops here. For a sub $500 cost here, labor, everything, custom welding, muffler, everything included, it's pretty good. It's held up for a few years now, no rust obviously because it's full stainless, and I'm happy with it. So there you have it. That's how this car sounds on a couple slow flybys, and how it sounds when driving on the highway, doing some slow launches, or just regular takeoffs really, and how the VTEC crossover sounds after the exhaust. Unfortunately, I don't have any clips of the stock exhaust to compare to, but all you guys know what your RSXs sound like if you have stock exhausts. I know a lot of you guys out there already have a full exhaust setup on your RSX, so that's cool. Go ahead and compare it to mine. Not saying mine's better, not saying yours is better, everything's opinionated, so I definitely know there are bolt-on exhaust kits that'll be better than this one, but this was relatively inexpensive when compared to some high quality aftermarket bolt-on exhaust kits here for your DC5. So once again, huge thanks for watching. I know I didn't do any crazy pulls in this video. I have other videos for that. Feel free to check out my backroad cruise playlist or my last video, the point of view cruise with pulls here in my RSX. In those videos, you'll hear me like pushing VTEC in this car, going pretty fast, really going wide open throttle. So watch those videos if you want to hear what this car sounds like under a high load. And yeah, appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, watch more stuff, like the video if you liked it, and stay safe out there, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world today. Stay safe and have fun hitting VTEC. Cruise Punk out.
Oh, y'all surprised cause I ain't got a LA chick on my side, the passenger, the LA whip. It's all good, I got love for my LA chicks, but I'm